Good day, everyone. My name is Shewa Kinloa, still on the episode of Home and Abroad series. In the last video, I talked about couples coming together, being united, and growing together. And I promised to talk about some of the things, issues that divides couples in the diaspora. It's not just only peculiar to diaspora, but rather everywhere. But let's just talk about this, being in the diaspora. Many times, one of the things that divides couples in the diaspora is the issue of finances. In many places, you tend to say that maybe one person has got good financial knowledge and the other person does not have good financial knowledge, or one person has got so many baggages and the other person is not really responsible for so many people, and then creating the balance may now become difficult. So, for example, let's say the wife has got many families, many siblings, or many responsibilities, family responsibilities, and the husband does not have so much. If they don't come, if they don't agree together on how to handle their finances, a lot of things will go wrong in their relationship. And if you look at it, it will just be traced to finances. That may just be the major thing that could divide the home. That's still so many things, but now we're just talking about finances. The wife, based on the illustration I made, may have families pressurizing her into giving more money, much more than they can. Both of them, and she does not know how to say no. Not because she doesn't want to say no, but perhaps because she's been blackmailed every now and then. I use the word blackmail because sometimes people may become blackmailed, emotionally blackmailed, and they don't even know that that's what is happening. And people will say, "Oh, if I looked after you growing up," I don't mean parents. Yeah, maybe aunties, uncles, in different places. "Oh, you must give us this, you must give us that." And they also have unsettled bills, or even unsettled loans that they've not even finished paying. And the truth is, they may not be able to tell everybody they have so much loans they have to pay back. But everybody expects that as soon as they get abroad, they just be sending money home. Don't forget as well, you also have to look after yourself. You can't, dump your children. I use that word dump, yes. So, just don't dump your children and then, you take every shift available. You have to be wise, you have to be healthy. This series is all about, being healthy together as individuals, as couples, as a society, being healthy. And that's very important. So you should not dump your children, just to get that extra money. At the end of the day, you will always make that shift. At the end of the day, your children will leave home. Have you spent quality time together with your children? Have you invested in them? Have you, put into them knowledge, wisdom? Have you helped them to navigate life? Or are you helping other people navigate their finances? Perhaps maybe that's what you're doing. If, you're just always just working so that you can always send money to some people back home. That may not be healthy. So you need, as couples, you need to sit down together, plan your finances, pray together, get financial advisors, talk to people. How can you do this? How can you do that? Otherwise, whilst you're trying to, be a bank, that supplies money to some people out there, your home is crashing. Your home is not growing. Your home is in turmoil because your priorities still needs to be straightened, because your priorities still needs to be straightened. You need to be healthy financially together. And in some instance, perhaps maybe it's the man that Maybe it's the man that spends so much money, not just only giving, maybe it's flashy, perhaps he buys things on loans or on credit and uses the wife's name. There are so many things that happens in the diaspora, so many things in the world that happens in the world, not just the diaspora. And then at the end of the day, all the loans, all the credits is on the wife's account, is on the wife. That's not healthy. As a man, that's not healthy. It's not healthy. And these are some of the things that can actually break the home. You can't, spend all that you want to spend, live large at the expense of your wife's health, or live large at the expense of somebody's, health. It's not healthy. In some cases, it could be the woman who spent so much, just to live a big lifestyle, to create false impression, false images on social medias or for families, or it's not healthy. You need to prioritize your life. You need to prioritize your time. Your life is your time. Imagine every month, perhaps let's say your salary is about 1.5 every month. In a whole year, or let's say in 5 years, in 5 years you must have earned over, let's say, over 60,000, or over 80,000 in 5 years. How much have you been able to save within those years? Do you just buy everything? You don't need to buy everything, and you don't have to buy everything. There are things you can even go to the shopping malls and say to yourself, I don't need to. If people drag you there, just tell yourself, I don't need to. Just the basic things of life. Those are the things that are basic. Those are the things that are important. How healthy are you financially as couples? Or perhaps you're not even married. Yes, this is good. You're not married. You're single man, single lady, and everybody calls you for money. It's not healthy. Yeah, they can call. They are free to call. It's fine. But have you prioritized your finances? Have you prioritized your time? Or are you always working? You don't even have time to rest. You don't even have time to look after yourself. This is not healthy. Sometimes I feel like that there are people who even praise that, oh, for this single person, single lady giving us money, oh, she should not get married, so that she can continue to give us. Or couples who are still trusting God for the fruit of the womb, oh, they should not give birth, because once they give birth, their attention their focus might change, and they may not give us enough money. Sometimes I feel that way, that there are people who think like that, who act like that, in their demeanors or in their attitude. It's not healthy. If we are those kind of people, I think it's good that we change our mindset. It's good that we become healthy ourselves. It's good that we are good and kind to people. It's all about, being kind to one another. How kind are you to your siblings out there? Yeah, so why I said this, because there are people maybe who are not even in diaspora watching this. They need to also learn. They need to also learn from this. Yeah, it's good that you learn from this, and so that you can become healthy, so that your relationship with people in diaspora will not just become money relationship. I did a video a while ago last year on money relationship in the diaspora. It was kind of funny, and it was true, very, very true, and it is still true, because a lot of people in the diaspora, the relationship they have with people is just only for financial gains. The relationship they have with people is just only money relationship, and no other healthy relationship. Even when they know they're doing the wrong thing, or they'll just say, oh, so far she's giving me money, I don't care. No, we don't want those kind of relationships. We want to be healthy financially, mentally, socially, in every facet of life. We want to be healthy. So as singles, don't let anybody tell you you cannot save. Don't let anybody tell you that what are you using your money for. It's your time, it's your life. And at the end of the day, really, is it really your money, or is God's provision? So it's God's provision, and so you have to manage your resources well. You have to manage your resources well. There are single people who have died. There are single people who have built estates, who have built mansions. There are single people who have done good things with the time God has given to them. So know that your life is your time. Your money is your time. If, for example, you are 30 years old, so you've spent 30 years on earth. And let's say you just started earning money at age 25. From 25 to 30, 5 years of your time, you've been doing something. There should be something you should show for it, or within, if you look at, for example, you started working, at the age of 25, now you're 30, for 5 years you've been working. How much do you have saved? What have you done with, your time? With the number of years you've been working, what have you done? What have you done? What have you invested your resources in? Are you just working, and there's nothing to show for it? That's not being healthy. Learn to be healthy. I feel that as though lots of people, before they migrated, maybe not everybody, for some people, they actually don't even know what it means to be healthy financially. Now there's so many resources out there, so many content out there, how to save, how to, you can as well plan how you spend. There's some things that are not necessary. Yeah, so be healthy financially. See, singles, don't let anybody ask you, what are you doing with your money? It's your money. Couples, don't let anybody ask you, oh, why are you not even sending us money? It is your money. It is for you. It's not for them. It's for you. God has given it to you. So whatever thing God has given to you, you manage it well. Whatever thing God has given to them as well, they should also learn to manage it well. You're not a supplier. I remember the friend long time ago said something. Oh, she said, and I quote, the moment I came abroad, I became money supplier to people out there. Money supplier. You're not a financial powerhouse that people can just plug into and pluck money from or get money from. You need to be wise. I'm not talking about people who channel their resources well. No, I'm not talking about people giving money to their parents. Even at that, you still need to be accountable. You can't, throw out all the money out there for everybody. How would you be able to pay your bills? How would you be able to become balanced? How would you be able to save for that day that you can become sick and not be able to get anything? How would you be able to save, for example, let's say you're still in your 30s, you still feel, oh, I can always walk. When you've turned 70, and perhaps if you have good health, that's fine. If you don't have good health, would you still be able to walk like you were in your 30s, in your 70s? No. So the things you would bank on, or the resources you would bank on, is the ones you've invested in. The resources you will bank on, is the one that you have saved. Yes. So it's real. Get financial education. Don't just be a distributor. Don't just spend everything. You still need the seed. You still need to set something aside. I'll talk more about other issues in the next in other videos. I don't want this to be so long. Thank you for your time. I am grateful. By God's grace, you will see me again. Stay blessed. Be empowered financially. Be empowered with information. Be empowered with God's strength. Be empowered with life, with kindness. Show kindness to people in your dealings with people. You will see me again. Bye-bye. Thank you.